hello. I'm Sora. Clearly, I'm not your usual life hack guy. That would be Victor. He's sick today, so he kind of gave me a list of all the things that I'm supposed to show you, and he left me some materials and a bottle of water. So I guess I can't complain that much. Alright. So I'm supposed to be showing you 5 life hacks today that he has taken from the channel Wenji to see if they actually work. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm pretty sure we have everything we need here. Alright, so the first life hack is turning a straw into a small travel-sized tube to hold things. And he's left a note here saying that this works, but you'd have to leave the straw open in order to fit most things in, because it is a very small opening, and he's left me this, which he says is the only thing that he's managed to get inside this tube because of how thin the neck is. So we're just gonna do that. Sound good? Okay. So first step, you're going to cut your straw into the size tubes that you want. We're just gonna make... Those are uneven, but you know what? I really couldn't care less. I should always use some kind of plate or bowl because you're going to be using a lighter. He recommended that you use pliers to hold the end of the straw shut, but he only left me with a bobby pin. So I guess don't follow what I'm doing. Use a pair of pliers to hold the end shut instead. Alright. I don't know how well you can see that, but now the end is sealed. I'm actually just gonna boop, drop it out there. How well can a plastic straw actually contain something? Anyway, we're here for testing things. Oh yeah, that does fit right in there, doesn't it? I feel like this was a good idea, but not very well thought through on the part of whoever made this hack. Only because there's no airflow in there, so it's very difficult to get whatever it is that you're trying to put in there without making a huge mess. I mean, I can see why this would be useful. You don't want to put, like, a... This isn't even that big, though. Like, I can... Like this, okay? If you wanted to put something this big in your bag, but you don't have enough room, maybe this would be helpful. But other than that, I just don't know. See, now that this end has stuff on it, it won't seal properly because whatever's in that bottle is just catching on fire. Let me just... Alright, let me show this to you up close. So, the end of it here is at a weird shape because this part will not seal because of how he did it. This end sealed alright, but this one still has an opening because whatever is inside here has not allowed it to seal. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that this, I mean, it works-ish, as long as you know, use a Q-tip to clean out the end before you try sealing it. And also maybe, get a funnel, because there is no way you're gonna fit like a shampoo bottle on the end of this to transport shampoo. So that is hack number 1 that we were testing today. That clearly isn't very good. I'm not, whatever. The next hack is going to be turning your phone into a black light. He has left me a phone with a little man on it. I don't know who this is, or whose dog this is, but this is what he's left me. He said to remove the case when doing this hack, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, the man is attached to the case, not the phone. Okay. So, for this one, all you need is tape and Sharpies, a blue one and a purple one. Because what you are going to do is you're going to take a piece of tape, put it over the flash, and you're going to color it blue. You're then going to take a second piece of tape, put it right over top of the first one, still over the flash, and color it purple. And then you're going to take one last piece of tape, as you've guessed, right over top of the other two, and color it blue. So now we're going to go into the next room, where it is darker, to test this hack. Okay, now that we are in the next room, I have some white cards and some highlighters to see if this will actually work. Alright. I'm gonna write something on this little card here. I've heard that it's supposed to work well with highlighters. So here's what I've written. I've written long live King Sora. So now I'm going to turn on the light. Ooh, it's already like bluish. I like it. And then turn off the main light. It's really easy to see the green on the card. Not as easy to see the other stuff, but man, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna write something in only green this time. Alright. If you can read what this card says, comment it down below. This is fun. And it really is like a blacklight. It's not super bright, like it's not lighting up the entire room. But this is pretty cool. Moving on. Okay, so now we're back. That hack worked pretty well. I guess that's kind of fun and cool. So I can see this being useful, especially if you have one of those one of those things where you like to write secret messages, and you need like a black light to see the secret messages, and you don't have a black light. Well, here you go. Now you can just turn your phone into a black light and see those secret messages. Alright, so moving on to the next hack. The next hack, apparently we're going to be making a straw into a bracelet by putting it through a pencil sharpener. I don't know why this is useful or why you would want to wear a straw as a bracelet, but it's on the list, so we're doing it. Oh. Oh. Immediately I found that you can't get to this part of the straw, so you're just gonna have to cut it off once you get to the bendy part. This bendy part did not want to go in the pencil sharpener. Now you kind of have like this thing. You have to keep a very constant motion going. At the very beginning, I have this really fat, weird looking piece because it didn't want to happen. Let me just stretch this out. See, all of this looks pretty uniform. Oh boy. Then you get up to the top here, and I've just got this big chunk because it did not want to go in correctly. Now I've flattened it. I've done something to it. Let me try and fix this real quick. There we go. Okay. It then says to just twist the ends together. That makes sense, because one end is way bigger than the other end, and this is not wanting to happen. I mean, if your ends are exactly the same, maybe. Let me just cut off the fat piece. See if this works any better than it just did. I don't know how you're supposed to twist the ends together. Oh, probably like that. Okay. But then it just comes undone! What's the point of this? doesn't stay. Look, you've got a ring now, but it just comes right apart. So we're just gonna tie it in a knot. I still don't know why you'd want to wear a straw as a bracelet. But you know what? Look, we did it. It's perfect! This is everything I've ever wanted in my life. Now I have no use of my thumb. So I have to pick things up like this. You know what? This is a great hack. Now you can learn how to be productive without the use of your thumb. I don't know how you're supposed to cut things. Oh, there it goes. It's not secure. What is happening here? I'm gonna call that one a fail. Maybe if you're good at DIYing or whatever, you can maybe do that. It's very hard to get the initial see what I mean? It's very hard to get the initial twist going. Oh, now it's letting me do the bendy part, but that looks ridiculous. It got stuck. Yeah. I don't like this hack. I think we should move on. So the next hack is turning these here cups and this toilet paper tube into an iPhone speaker or a regular phone speaker. So let's just get out this phone again. Okay. Play a little music. So we can test out the before and after. This is the before. It's kind of loud on its own. Why does this seem so familiar? I swear I've heard this song before. Alright, we're back. There was a memory card issue, which I was not informed about beforehand. It ran out of memory, so I had to go get another one. Anyway, so now we are going to make a speaker to see if it amplifies the sound or whatever. You're gonna wanna take like your device or whatever, mark out where you need to cut it so that it'll fit nicely. Alright, now that these are both semi-reasonably put together, I'm gonna get the phone back out. I'm still trying to figure out where I've heard this song before. It seems familiar. I can't pause my music, but yeah, you can't pause the music or change the song, but wow, does that amplify the sound. Also, if you're bored, it can double as a telephone. Hello. Hello? Perfect for every occasion. That's not sarcastic. I actually do like that. I hate plugging the phone into things to make it louder, and that seems like it could be really useful. I mean, where I come from, they don't really have plastic cups or toilet paper. So this probably wouldn't work if I were in my own land. But oh well, I mean, it worked here. Alright, the last hack of today is we are going to take this shaving foam and see if it will keep a mirror from fogging up. So we're going to head over to the next room to do this. Alright, so let's go. With the shaving foam, and I think I'm just gonna write a message on the mirror so we can see how well this Alright, so give me a bunch of it in my hand. Alright, I've written the word hi and a smiley face. Now I guess I'm supposed to just wipe it off, and then that part of the mirror will not fog up. Alright, now that it's mostly off, let's turn on some hot water in here. may just leave the camera rolling so you guys can watch it fog up. Alright, I have gone ahead and shut off the water because the mirror has fogged up. It's kind of hard to see because my camera lens is fogged up too. Here we go, that's better. You can kind of see like right here where I wrote the hi. This keeps fogging up. I feel like I need to open the door. Let all that hot air out. Yeah, you can see where I've written the word hi. Didn't take into account the fact, jeez, it's still fogging up. I didn't take into account the fact that my artwork would spread when I tried to wipe it off, so you can see where I have and have not applied the shave foam. Kind of just in this middle section here is where I've got it, but around the edges is all steamed up. Get a closer look, get right in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this hack worked pretty well. At least well enough. I could still see my beautiful face in the mirror enough to call that a win. And with that, our life hack videos come to an end. This has been fun. I now smell like girls' shave foam, but you know, that's okay. I had a good time today replacing Victor. He will be back next time there is a life hack video. What else am I supposed to say? Oh, we have an Instagram and a Twitter, so you can follow us there. The links will be in the description below. I'm not used to reading off of a script. This is weird. Also, the channel Two Wolf Industries has opened a Patreon, so if you would like to help support the channel by donating even just $1 a month, a link to that will be in the description below and at the end of the video. This has been Sora doing life hacks. Yay. Alright. Am I done? Am I done? I don't know. I'm the only one in this room. They didn't tell me what to do when I got to the end. Hello?